Oh boy, Gorilla Tag YouTube. I honestly don't know where to start with this video because Gorilla Tag YouTube is legitimately terrible. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of really good creators out there that are trying their best to make actual quality good content, like, I don't know, J-Man Curly, I guess. But then we have guys like this who make whatever the heck kind of brain rot 3 a.m. videos they're trying to make. Now I'll be going through a bunch of different types of content creators, and then at the very end I'll be going through some good ones, so don't expect like all bad ones. Alright, well I guess we can start with the worst offenders, the people who do legitimately terrible stuff. These creators are creators that either faked cancer, faked having death in their family, or faked their death in general, were racist, or homophobic, or all this stupid stuff. And of course I shouldn't have to say this, but guess what, it's the internet. Don't go and harass a single person mentioned in this video, because you're terrible too if you do that. Some names that come to mind when I think of people who have done some terrible stuff are Pursuit VR, Tropic GT, and Monkey VR GT, who have all either faked cancer, faked their death, or were racist. Of course, I don't really want to give them that much attention because they don't deserve it and that's all they want, so this segment will be really short. So basically, there was just some sudden rise of people doing absolutely terrible stuff, and then drama channels covered it like immensely, and it made the situations a lot worse. Like, I don't have a problem with drama channels in general. It's cool to be able to cover drama and spread the news if something big happens. But when they're making, like, videos off of, I don't know, Monkey VR GT who just faked cancer, it makes the situation a lot more big than it should be. It gives them a lot more clout. But again, I'm not here to focus on the drama channels. I'm here to focus on the really terrible people. Anyway, these people were either terrible because, I don't know, they were racist off camera, or they wanted views and faked something really serious. Anyway, I'm done talking about these guys. They don't deserve the recognition, and, I don't know. Alright, next I want to talk about Gorilla Tag Clickbait. And I know it's a way to get stupid views, but it's stupid and it somehow infested the entire Gorilla Tag community. Now look at this and tell me this is not stupid, but hilarious. And I don't even know what's going on in this picture. Like, I know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get views, but if you're going to try and clickbait, at least don't make it as stupid as this. Probably the biggest offender for clickbait is It's Vlad, who clickbaits almost every video. Oh, and also he has some stupid, like, 24/7 livestream with the, like, stupid Subway Surfers gameplay until the next Gorilla Tag update, and he has a timer, but it doesn't exist, there's no timer. So yeah, Gorilla Tag Clickbait is terrible, and if you're looking to be an upcoming Gorilla Tag YouTuber, I would suggest not making clickbait, because even though it might get you views, it isn't worth it. Also, it just looks flat out terrible, and just don't do it. Now let's talk about video clickbait, in which people lie in the video. Alright, for example, this guy says that there's a secret map, and there's crazy secrets in the new Gorilla Tag super map thingy. Is there actually any secrets? No, I bet there are secrets in the map, but the ones they find aren't secret. They're very, very obvious stuff. Like, the content is incredibly lazy, and they're just doing it for the views. They're not doing it for the fun. They're only doing it for the views and popularity, I guess. Also, can we talk about how this guy just added little to no commentary to this guy's video about how to glitch into the attic map, and then claimed it was a tutorial from him? It's terrible. And there are so many more examples of terrible clickbait videos that are fake, really, really fake. Like, I can go back to MMVR or something. But then there's also this video by Chris Nato where he pretends to find Lucy. So yeah, I'm just gonna say it now. If you're not getting views because you're not making clickbait content, just stick with it. Don't make the clickbait content. It's stupid. You look dumb. It's all stupid. Just stick with the content you're making. Don't make clickbait. Alright, and finally, the last type of content that I want to talk about, and keep in mind, there's a lot of bad Gorilla Tag content out there. However, I'm going to stick with the things that I've talked about today, which the final thing I'm talking about is repetitiveness. We've all seen the I trolled as a Gorilla Tag ghost, or I pretended to be new in Gorilla Tag type videos. And they were cool at first, they were funny at first, but then more and more people started using them, and slowly it became more unoriginal and unoriginal. And of course, as more and more people made it, it became less and less entertaining. Easily the worst offender of this is Fadu VR, who does not know how to stop making the same content. It's always either, I trolled as PvPV in a public lobby, or I pretended to be a ghost, or I started modding in public lobbies, all this stupid crap. And it's completely okay to like this type of content. This is probably like the least like offensive kind of thing in Gorilla Tag YouTube, but If you have an hour-long video of just trolling as Gorilla Tag Ghosts, maybe it's time to do something different. There's also another YouTuber, Arlo, who makes the same content, and it's all fake, it's all stupid, and I'm so surprised people watch this stuff. Like, what is Shin Sonic? Alright, Gorilla Tag content creation is terrible. We all know this now. But there are a couple content creators that I think are good, so let me just go over a couple. Sharko VR is up first, and he was a Gorilla Tag YouTuber until I think they transitioned into Roblox. I'm not sure. But guess what? Their content's original, it's unique, it's entertaining, and best yet, the thumbnails aren't clickbait. Like, it is a shame they do not have more than 2K, because their content is amazing and I can tell it puts so much effort into it. Also, can we talk about how appealing these thumbnails are? They just look so pretty. So anyway, Sharko's content is awesome. It's unique, it's original, it doesn't really rely on too many trends, and also the thumbnails aren't clickbait. What more can you ask for? Alright, next up we have Gorilla VR GT. And let's be honest, this is very obvious why he's one of the best Gorilla Tag YouTubers. Amazing idea, brought the Gorilla Tag community together to solve the mystery, an awesome animation to accompany it, which I know a lot of people worked on. And even though it got a bit repetitive by the end, it ended up finishing a bit ago, and it was awesome the entire way through. Alright, next up is Fedora Guy VR. Now recently, he's been making a lot of his own songs, and they're actually kind of good. Like, they're not the best, but who am I to talk? And so it's a crime that they only get like 72 views. They definitely deserve a lot more than that. Alright, and finally we have Solanum. Now this is definitely an unpopular opinion with a lot of people, but this is definitely, in my opinion, the best Gorilla Tag content creator. There's no competition. And for people who don't recognize them, you probably recognize this video. Alright, so what makes them, in my opinion, the best Gorilla Tag content creator? Well, let's go down the list. Alright, first, did they get into any drama or anything that makes them a really terrible person? Not that I know of. Alright, next, do they clickbait thumbnails or videos? No, they usually either draw or just take a picture and it's actually not like clickbaity. Oh, and also, the videos aren't clickbait, they're actually very entertaining. And finally, is their content repetitive? Well, no. They usually switch it up a lot, like from going to Lethal Company, to Gorilla Tag movies, to Waltz of the Wizard and other VR games, to drinking Tabasco sauce for some reason. Also, not to mention that they are going out of their way to make this community better from a toxic place and making it more kind. This is easily my favorite video on the channel because it's just wholesome stuff and it makes the community better, okay? Also, Solanum's community is one of the best communities I've ever been a part of. Everyone is uplifting and it's all just wholesome stuff. Oh, and also Car for some reason, but don't mind that. So yeah, Solanum is, in my opinion, the best Gorilla Tag content creator, and I have absolutely zero doubt in that. So that wraps up this video about the Gorilla Tag YouTube community. It definitely could get a lot better if people just stopped clickbaiting and being stupid. Okay, that's terrible warning, but maybe if people tried to add something new to the YouTube community or did something new, maybe it would get better. But yeah, I'm done talking about Gorilla Tag YouTube. Thank you so much for watching this video, I guess. Bye-bye.